folks, and welcome to another episode of Catching Up with Crypto with myself, Colin, where we look into Chainx's newsletter and look at what's been happening in the crypto space over the last couple of days. In fact, for the last week. So I'm going to go to the newsletter, see what they've sent us this week. And you can see one of the first things right out of the gate that they're talking about is Solana. And the headline there says, Solana will overtake Ethereum in Web3 gaming, says Paradox Studio founder. Now, it says here, following massive efforts being launched towards the growth and enhancement of play-to-earn platforms by the popular blockchain Solana, CEO of a UK-based game development studio said the network would overtake Ethereum this year in blockchain gaming. So a lot of big things happening there for Solana. And again, guys, if you are not familiar with Solana, all you got to do, go over to the Chainx website, go to the coin landing page. You can actually just scroll down over here, click on Solana, and this will give you a little bit of information about Solana, but also take you, or give you the links at least, to the official website, the block explorer, where you can see behind the tech of what's actually happening with this coin, and then the official social media links. Okay, very important to have the official ones, because if you get into some of these other ones, you know, they like to try and scam people by giving you an alternative link that's not really linked to the real authentic company. And yeah, you want to just stay away from all of that. Okay, so they chat a little bit about that. And again, if you want to buy Solana, click on the link here. It'll take you through to the Chainx homepage, and you can then log in and buy some Solana. All right, then, I saw this. Old Elon Musk has been tweeting again. He's been busy. Every now and then he just comes out of the woodworks, throws a tweet, and this time he's saying again, he won't sell Bitcoin, Ether, and Dogecoin. Oh, this guy in Dogecoin. All right. Now, we know how it works. When guys like Elon Musk say things like this, what do you think happens, right? We see movement in these coins. So that's the tweet. Chainx has reported on that, actually said that Dogecoin price spiked as Elon Musk said he won't sell this crypto. In fact, it spiked more than 9%. Okay. So yeah, we've seen this happen. But again, he's just saying, you know what? Bitcoin, Ethereum, and of course his little meme pet Dogecoin, he's not getting rid of that. So this is despite a lot of fear that's in the market at the moment. We're seeing guys like this come out and say, nah, you know what, it's fine. Everyone else can sell. I'm going to stay where I am. And then what was very interesting in this last week, and I don't know how many of you have been following this, but we know of the huge lawsuit that was happening between the SEC in America and Ripple. And what was very interesting this week is that it seems that Ripple has almost won the case, right? If I scroll down here to something I saw. This is a tweet that came out. It says here by John Deaton. He says, I don't believe the below mediation has taken place. Now that the motion to strike has been denied, the SEC has 30 days to answer Ripple's pending requests for admission. So where the SEC was asking all sort of questions to Ripple, Ripple's now said, oh, hang on. We've got questions for you guys. You guys now have 30 days to answer everything. But folks, the main thing here is that Ripple is winning this case. And I know, I think it was last year sometime, people were thinking that Ripple is done for when the SEC took them to court. But it seems that Ripple has been able to, substantiate everything that they've been talking about and everything that they've claimed. So they've been able to back that up. And this is going to be absolutely huge. So yeah, if you want to get some Ripple, you know what to do. Click on the link, see what's happening, get yourself some Ripple, because we know when there's these big positive movements in the news, what's going to happen to the price. We know that it does have an effect on the price. I'm not saying it's going to go up 10 times, 100 times. but at least we know it's going to have a positive effect on that. Right. Then they mention here also under just some extra news. It mentioned here that whales scoop up massive amounts of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and SHIB as prices fall. Yeah, they mentioned that per whale stats data, over the past week, whales have been grabbing assets such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Shiba Inu, and Chainlink as the crypto market dipped. Right? Yeah, they mentioned the most recent BTC transaction was that of an FTM whale acquiring 1,500 Bitcoins. Now, again, as always, you want to do your own research, but when the whales are doing that, what do? They are taking advantage of the price dip. Okay, you can too. Doesn't mean you have to have millions of rands, but you can also take advantage of that. Buy when the price is low. When the price moves up, which we know it's going to over time, you can make a nice profit from that. Here they also mention, just want to see at the bottom, yes, the top 100 Shiba Inu holders have likewise increased their portfolios. Right? As Whale Stats reports, a 178% rise in the average SHIB balance. Okay, so those who are holding SHIB are just accumulating. All right, and again, they just remind us here, if we want to learn more about these coins, we can simply go to where? The Chainix coin landing page. Learn more about that, learn more about Caesar. They mention about the price analysis as well to see where we are. And I've actually had a couple of people talking about the fact that where the market's been, it's actually been here for like the last 100 days. Some are saying, well, we might not even realize that we are already in a bit of a bear market because things are still moving sideways. The biggest resistance at the moment is that $40,000 mark that Bitcoin needs to break through and remain above in order for it to become the new support and then continue moving forward. And then they just chat a little bit again about the fear and greed index with a lot of fear in the market at the moment. Now, yes, we've had Elon Musk make his tweet. We've got positive news from the XRP lawsuit. But I did mention, I think in the last time I did a video where we were waiting for, the news that was going to come out of the US from President Joe Biden. And there was a little bit of news that came out that actually slipped out yesterday on this executive order. And just to go through one or two things that we're just mentioning that, I think let me actually go down here. Yellen's leaked statement, they say, says that digital asset innovation is what could result in substantial benefits for the nation. So it looks as if it's not something negative that's going to come out from Biden's office, but that should come out within the next day or two, and then we'll know exactly what's happening. But it seems to be something more positive. What's, how can I say, sort of substantiated a lot of the fear is the fact that in the EU, and specifically the UK as well, we've seen the FCA, the financial commission over there, they're issuing the termination of Bitcoin ATMs. So companies that have been issuing and installing these Bitcoin ATMs, and it hasn't been regulated, when it hasn't gone through all the red tape that it needs to, they have been taken offline. They have been given a termination order to stop operating. We've also seen this talk of a MiCA bill. So the whole idea here is the argument that's been on the table all along around environmental sustainability of Bitcoin mining, because we know a lot of these cryptos work on proof of work, which means there's physical machines doing the work. And we know there's been a lot of talk around, yes, how much impact it has on the environment, etc. And this is a big deal, because if something like this is voted on, it would mean that all proof of work cryptos and those facilities would have to stop. Okay, and this will have a huge impact. But I think at this point, They haven't voted on that, haven't finished that up yet. So we're still waiting to see what is going to happen there. So you can see, guys, there's some good, there's some bad, there's some in between. We don't really know with some of the things what's happening. And again, this does tend to lead to a little bit of fear in the market. Well, sometimes quite a lot of fear, and that does have an impact on the price. So yes, this is why we check the newsletter, we do our own research, and this helps us to make more informed decisions. So yes, again, thank you so much for joining me. Guys, I'll see you in our next video.